Hello guys, welcome to EduTap. I welcome you all in another session on the mind maps, and this time we are focusing on the FinTech. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Guys, if you are new here, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can find the daily updated videos regarding the different courses that we are offering. Moreover, to download the free material, you can also check out our Telegram group, the link of which you can find in the description box. So guys, this is now the time to start our today's mind map. Mind map, again I would like to say that it helps you revise the entire topic in a very easy way. Okay, so in today's session what we're gonna do, we're gonna discuss the mind map on FinTech and what are the different domains within the FinTech that we're gonna cover up. The different domains that we're gonna cover up comprises of the definition, the areas within the FinTech, or the areas within which the FinTech can be applied. Then we will talk about the key enabling technologies that helps in developing the FinTech, which comprises of AI, big data, application programming, cloud computing, and so on. Then after that we will move on to the advantages of the FinTech, issues and challenges regarding the FinTech, and way forward. So guys, this is the mind map that we're gonna cover up today. And guys, this is again, I would like to say, very crucial topic from our exam point of view. Question can be asked even in the descriptive as well as subjective. More chances are there that they will gonna ask a question in the subjective. So guys, if any of you, if you can hear me loud and clear, please do give a thumbs up. Okay, so now it's time to start with our first part, which is definition. Guys, definition is really crucial for the descriptive answer writing, because we have told you multiple times that in the descriptive writing you need to give a proper, you have to maintain a proper structure in your answer. First you need to give an introduction, then you need to give the answer to your question in the body, and by the end you need to give a lasting impression in terms of conclusion. And definition is one of the way or easiest way to give an intro. Okay, so just remember the important definitions regarding FinTech, financial inclusion, e-governance. There are proper definitions of these terms are there, so you need to cover up these definitions. Okay, so let's start with our first part, which is definition. And guys, please try to be interactive in the session so that I can know that you are understanding the topic in a much better way. And trust me, I will keep it very simple and short and sweet for you, so that you do not feel that this session is a waste of time. Okay, definitely it will help you, and moreover I will keep it simple with lot of examples. Okay, few terms I will definitely explain with the examples so that you will understand them in a much better way. So guys, coming to the definition part, FinTech, the term comprises of two words. One is finance and the other is technology. FinTech. So guys, if we analyze both the terms, you can say in very simple terms, FinTech is nothing but the application of technology to provide the financial services to the common man in an affordable way. Hello Sandeep, how are you, buddy? So see, very simple definition to remember. FinTech is basically the application of technology in the sector of financial services to provide the financial services to the common man in an affordable, efficient and effective way. So this is the definition. Now guys, I already told you that if there is any standard definition, you need to, sir, how can we make our Sandeep, definitely I will take up your doubts in the meantime whenever I stop. So let's for now continue with the definition part. Okay, so guys, there are standard definition with the FinTech also. Guys, why I am mentioning this? First I told you that this is the meaning of the definition. You can also use that, but guys, definitely if you use the definition given by some standard body, it will definitely attract the attention of the evaluator. Okay, see, if you write just a simple definition like technology or the application of technology in the financial services, so evaluator will know that he knows the term. Okay, but if you are quoting that financial stability board has given this much of definition or this definition, so definitely he will give you some extra marks. Okay, So these are the two standard definitions that have been given by, and when you read them, okay, just let us read the first definition which has been given by the Financial Stability Board. We won't read the second one which is given by the McKinsey. So just read it. It is the technologically enabled financial innovation that could result in new business models, applications, process, products with an associated material effect on financial market and institution and the provision of financial services. So guys, nothing, they are just playing with the words. The exact meaning remains the same. That is the application of technology to provide the financial services in an affordable, convenient, effective manner. Okay, these are the two definitions that you can mug up for the exams. Okay, otherwise I have explained you the term FinTech. So this much I hope is clear with you. So now it's time to take the doubt of Sandeep. Sandeep sir, how can we make our own mind maps? Sandeep, it is very easy. See, you need to read up the topic in entirety. Okay, when you understand the topic in entirety, you get to know which point is important for my descriptive answer writing, and that's what I have done in today's session. Okay, I am coming up with the important points regarding the descriptive answer writing. So we have covered the definition part. Now we are moving to the second section, which is the areas where FinTech can be applied. So the first area where FinTech can be applied is banking. So anyone who can give me the example where how FinTech is, or is there any current example that you can give me? Many of you are using credit cards for long, debit cards, internet banking. What is this? This is the application of technology in the financial services. So this is how, even now modern day technologies are coming up, just like P2P lending. Okay, so this is how FinTech is applied, or the area where FinTech is applied. One of those areas is banking. Just remember the examples. Net banking is another example. Now coming to the second area, investment and trading. Guys, those of you who can see me live, it's okay with them, but if anyone who will see the recorded video after this, so what will happen, after every 10 minutes there will be an ad. Okay, and that ad might be on some app providing investment or trading. Okay, so I think Binom or something like that ad will come up. Okay, so another example of the technology application in investment and trading. I hope this is clear with you. So coming to the third one, digital currency. Guys, this is an important term and we will take up it in just after a few more slides. Okay, so we are skipping this for now. And the fourth area is insurance. Sandeep, can you tell me the application of FinTech in insurance? Any example here? Let me give you the example. When you book the IRCTC ticket, there while booking the ticket, you get a facility to avail the insurance while traveling, and you just have to pay only 0.49 rupees. So see how technology has moved. See, you can avail the insurance while booking a ticket, while booking the ticket of air flights. Insurance is available there. Very simple. So this is another area where FinTech can be applied. Okay, so these are the areas. So if a question comes on what are the areas where the FinTech can be applied, you can answer it very easily. Yes, Sandeep, online selling of insurance products, very much correct. So we have till now covered two important aspects: definition, areas of FinTech. Now we will move the key enabling technologies regarding the FinTech. So let's come to the key enabling technologies regarding the FinTech. So the first technology is artificial intelligence, the word you came across every now and then. So do I need to explain it? It is basically the machine that has been designed with the human basically. I think someone is saying policy bazaar using a it's very much correct, Sandeep. So artificial intelligence and machine learning. Very simple term which you came across every now and then. The application of artificial intelligence has increased the penetration of fintechs. How? Because now you can analyze the data, use that in your own way, that basically now machines can act as a human being on behalf of the humans. For example, chatbots. I hope while coming across the financial sites, you came across a small logo at the bottom on the right side or somewhere. You find chatbots. What are they? They are the application of artificial intelligence. You just need to put the data, they will give you the answer. Okay. Then what is the next technology? Big data. Big data is, guys, basically an application of artificial intelligence and machine learning. You know, there is a lot of data that has been gathered by the sites, but to take out the meaningful output from there, you need big data. Okay. Now coming to the third part, which is cloud computing. Cloud computing in very simple terms, if I explain you, is the application of internet. Okay. You just apply the internet and you can avail the financial services. One example could be net banking. Oh yeah, sorry. Data storage like Google Drive. Okay, so cloud computing is basically the implementation of internet in the financial service sector. Now coming to fourth one, which is application programming interface. Application programming and interface. So guys, we have just talked about internet. So what is happening? You suppose you are making a transaction. So first you need to log in. When you log in, you need an internet, and then the server will verify and let you to the next interface. That is your transaction page. Okay. Then from the transaction page, you need to move to the next payment transfer and all those pages. So what that is the application programming interface. Okay. Then coming to the next technology which is available nowadays is biometrics. So biometric is basically collection of your one of your humanistic behavior. That is, I hope guys you are aware that in the SEBI they were scanning the they were doing the iris scan to verify the candidates. Okay, so it is just like that, using the biological or behavioral data for the in the application of technology. Aadhaar, or basically in the Aadhaar you need your thumb impression. Okay, so this is the application of biometric. Cup syrup. Sir, why have you discontinued the scheme series? Come, I will answer this question by the end of the session. Okay, Sandeep, I will answer this. Okay. Now coming to the last of the technology, which is quite important even for our topic, which is distributed ledger technology. Guys, very important topic, and we need to see its application part as well. So I hope this much is clear with you. So now coming to the distributed ledger technology. Okay, let us try to break these terms. First is distributed. I hope you are aware of the term distributed. You can see there is a paper distributed all across. Now the next term is ledger. If any one of you is from the accounts background, that can explain me very easily what is this ledger means. Ledger is basically the recording of your transactions. So in the distributed ledger technology, what we are doing, this that recording of the transaction is distributed to different areas, different people, different individuals. Anyone can record the transaction, but when the transaction is recorded, it is recorded. Suppose he is recording the transaction, so it is automatically be updated in his document as well, in his document as well, in his document as well. So there is no one who can cheat it. Suppose if this guy wants to cheat, So he will know that there is some problem with the ledger. Okay, so this is what the distributed ledger technology is all about. And now we will move to our next application of this, which is your blockchain technology. And the application of blockchain technology is cryptocurrency. So first we will try to understand the blockchain technology, and then we will move to the cryptocurrency. So guys, I hope this much is clear with you till now. If there is any doubt, please raise it right now so that we can move forward. Sangam, thank you, sir, for your efforts to teach us about fintech in effective manner. Thanks, buddy. So let us move to our blockchain. So guys, here is an image. My idea here is to explain you about blockchain in very short and simple words. Okay, do not go much into the technical aspects. Okay, because that will create a problem. They won't ask it the technical aspects of the blockchain. They just maybe ask about what do you mean by blockchain technology. So for that you need to understand this and how this is a very safe technology. That's what we claim about. So that is, let us see what this blockchain technology is all about. So there is term block, there is term chain. Okay, so block, what is a block? Block comprises of three important parts. One is the data. Suppose you are making a transaction, suppose I am making a transaction to you, so that is data. That data will be stored in this particular box. And what this the other two dimensions of this block will be hash of this block and hash of previous block. Hash, in very simple words, if I say, is just in very simple if I say, just a key, just an OTP, okay, but it doesn't change with the time. So if this is a Genesis block, there is a data that is, Genesis means first block, so data has been stored in this block. Okay, a hash, an encryption or a key, a safety key will be assigned to this block. As it is the first block, so the encryption will be 0000. But now a hash or encryption has been provided to this block as well. So this is the encryption that has been provided to this particular block. You have stored a data in this block. So there are two important aspects to this. If it is a Genesis block, so the hash of the previous key, or basically the encryption of previous block, will be 00, and you will get a hash or encryption basically, or a security key for this block, which is known as the hash of this particular block. Now this hash will be used to generate the next block. Okay, and when you are capable to generate this block, you will get hash of this block, and similarly this will keep on going and going and going. But what is the catch here? The important catch here is that you cannot play with the hash. It is an encrypted code, and the code will be of something like 2 to the power 256 bit. So there will be a number of 2 to the power 256, sorry. Okay, so you can see how long this hash will be, or the security key will be. Even the best of the computers take almost 10 minutes to create such a key. Now, how will you create this block? Whenever new block is created or new data is generated, so how will you generate that block? Through the process of mining. Miners are the people who are involved in generating the data or the blocks. Okay, and guys, how this block has been created? This block is created only after solving a mathematical problem. For example, you know, there is, whenever you log into some sites, so there is some security code like 4 plus 3 plus 7. They are asked something like this, and you need to give an answer like 4 plus 3 is 14. But in here the problem is something like The output is given. You need to find out the input, that what will make 14. Okay, so this type of mathematical algorithm is there. We do not have to go into that much detail, and I already told that it will require a very high graphic and very high processing computer to generate or to solve this algorithm problem. And there is a proper software which is SHA-256. Okay, so you do not need to go into that much detail. Just remember that it is highly encrypted, and who are the people who generate the block? These are the miners. And whenever miner generate a block, he will be rewarded with cryptocurrencies, and they are known as, in today's world there are different examples like Ethereum, Bitcoins. So when a new block is generated, you will be awarded with the cryptocurrency. Okay, now how this is highly secured or almost impenetrable? So I explained because of the encryption. Now guys, there are multiple aspects to it as well, but we do not need to go into that much aspects regarding that. There are two keys. Suppose you are making some transaction. One is private, there will be security codes. Basically, one is your private key, other is your public key, and that public key is available to everyone on the network, and that private key is only with you. So see, first, whatever the transaction or the data you are taking or you are calling off, so that must match with your private key. Then everyone on the network will verify it with your public key. So if anyone plays with any of the block, the other in the network can easily break it down. It is the other people on the network, they need to verify your data. Okay, whatever the changes that you are making in the one block needs to be approved by the others. So this is why this is foolproof solution. Okay, I explained about the blockchain technology and how it is highly encrypted or highly secured. And now we'll move to the cryptocurrencies. And basically guys, there are two aspects to the cryptocurrency, because currently we will talk about the status of cryptocurrency in India as well. But first, let us talk about the advantages of cryptocurrency. So what is the advantage of cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is, guys, nothing but the digital currency that has been generated through the application of blockchain technology. That is the simple definition of cryptocurrency. And there are different examples of cryptocurrencies: Bitcoin, Ethereum. Every now and then there is, I think there was some name of the Libra has also been changed. So check it there, check that up, guys. Okay, so now coming to the advantages of cryptocurrency, and the first advantage is little or no transaction cost. It is just simple. You need to have some bitcoins. Just let us take an example of Bitcoin as a cryptocurrency. So if you are having some bitcoins in your account, okay, you just directly need to put where you are transferring it, and very simple, you can do it. No transaction cost at all. So one of the advantage of cryptocurrency is no transaction cost. Then 24/7 access to the money. यार अपनी इंटरनेट बैंकिंग भी तो है, फिर इसकी तरफ क्यों जा रहे हैं हम? सोचना इसका थोड़ा सा. Then coming to no limits on transfer or withdrawal. Okay, there are limits to our normal bankings. Okay, or you need to use some special banking like RTGS and all those. Otherwise, there are limits, but there is no such limit in the cryptocurrency. Provided you need to have that much amount in your account. Then coming to the freedom for anyone to use. Guys, you just need to buy the bitcoins. There is no documentation that is required. Anyone who can buy the bitcoins, he can use it. So freedom that anyone can use it. In the banking, what is happening? You need to provide your KYC. A lot of information has been asked. You need to do your biometric to open an account. So now in this, you just need to buy the Bitcoin. Then coming to the fifth, which is International transfers are easy. You just need the number of the person you are transferring. Doesn't matter where he resides in. If it is sitting by your side, it's okay. If you are transferring him to in America, it is well and good. So another international transfer are very easy and at a very affordable cost, or at a very low cost. Okay. Then the last and one of the important aspect of cryptocurrency is protection from inflation. So guys, I think there is some doubt. RBI has prevented anyone from transaction in 2008. Now what has ruled that? Rajiv, just give me a few more minutes, buddy. I will explain it. Okay. So protection from inflation. So guys, let us take the example of Bitcoin again. It is doesn't matter what is the value of rupee that is going on at the moment. It is the value of the Bitcoin which is important. Okay. It remains same. It doesn't matter what is the value of dollar or what is the value of rupee. It only matters that what is the value of Bitcoin. So definitely it is protected from the inflation. So these are the advantages of cryptocurrency. Again, let us revise it for in a very fast way. Low or minimum transaction cost, easy to access, no limit on the transfer and withdrawals, freedom for anyone to use, international transfer are very fast, as well as protection from inflation. So if there are advantages, there has to be some disadvantage. That's why Rajiv is saying that RBI has prevented anyone from making the transactions. So let us see what are the disadvantages, and then Rajiv, I will come to your doubt. So there are disadvantages which are as following. First is volatile since unregulated. Guys, you might be aware that recently Elon Musk has made a comment or a small tweet on the Twitter, and the value of Bitcoin has come down in a very large amount. Okay, I think it was running around 40 lakhs, and after the tweet it came down to around 36 or 35 lakh. Just check it. Okay, you do not have to remember that much figure, but I am telling you that how much volatile is cryptocurrency is. 40 lakh, 36 lakh, maybe next day 25 and next day 1 crore. Okay, so it is highly speculative or volatile in nature. So one of the biggest disadvantage of cryptocurrency. Then the next point is can be used for illegal transactions. So guys, in here we have discussed that it has freedom for anyone to use. No documentation is required. No KYC is required. So money laundering, terror financing, very much easy in there. Illegal transactions, havalas, all those are very much easy with the help of cryptocurrency. So another disadvantage. Coming to the third point, data losses can cause financial losses. Guys, I told you in the previous slide that there are two types of keys that have been provided to you. One is private key and other is public key. Public key is with the everyone, but private key is with you only. So if anyhow you lose that private key, so there is no way to get that back because of the security aspects. See, so if you lose that, or if you lose the data, your entire money will be gone. Coming to the fourth point, which is no refund or cancellation policy. If you have bought the Bitcoins and you can only transfer it or something like that, but you cannot ask for refund or cancellation that I do not want the Bitcoins. Then the last point is it is not acceptable by all the vendors. If you want to go to a pawn shop, so is it possible for him to get or the transaction done through the Bitcoins? Okay, so it is. These are the major reasons. That's why the cryptocurrency is currently banned in India. So guys, till now we have discussed about the distributed ledger technology. In there is one of the technological aspect which is blockchain, and it is highly secured. I explained how it is highly secured, and through the application of blockchain technology we are generating the cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is the digital currency that has been generated. We have talked about the advantages of cryptocurrency, the disadvantages of cryptocurrency. Now we will move to the doubt of Rajiv. So guys, since 2018, RBI asked not to do any of the transaction in the cryptocurrency. Okay, even Supreme Court, but recently in the last year 2020, Supreme Court has there said that the firms that want to do the digital payment in the cryptocurrency, they can do so. So that was the instance of Supreme Court. Okay, but government, let us see, we have covered the two important intermediaries, one RBI, the other is Supreme Court, and the third one is government. Government has formed an interministerial committee, I think, which was headed by Subhash Chandra Garg. Guys, please correct me if I'm wrong. So I think that committee was headed by Subhash Chandra Garg. So they have given certain recommendation, and they also asked of banning the cryptocurrency or even penalizing anyone who is involved in the transaction related with the cryptocurrency. Okay, so currently RBI has banned completely, government has banned completely, but Supreme Court has given certain relief. So one of you, I think Rajiv, was asking about, sir, how we need to give a conclusion. So guys, I have came up with a very beautiful conclusion, which I will tell you by the end of the session. Okay, no worries, I have prepared a fodder material for you, so no worries. I was expecting that this doubt would come, so I have prepared that what is the stance that you need to choose. I hope this much is clear with you. So now moving on to the mind map. So guys, till now we have discussed the first half, which is the definition area of FinTech, the technologies, blockchain along with the cryptocurrency. Okay, so Sandeep was asking, sir, ये mind map कैसे बनाते हैं? Guys, सिंपल यार, दिमाग में सबसे पहले मुझको फाइनेंस फिनटेक में क्या जानना है? सबसे पहले डेफिनेशन, then the areas, then the technologies that help me, then we will move to the advantages, challenges, and what we can do in the future to deal with the topic. So I think it is easy from the descriptive point of view. So now guys, now moving to the advantages related with the fintech. Don't get confused with what we have discussed, the advantages and disadvantages in the previous slide. They were related with the cryptocurrency. Now we will move to the advantages of fintech. So coming to the first point, which is efficiency enhancement. यार जब latest technology use करोगे तो definitely there will be an improvement in the efficiency. Earlier, just few years back, what you were doing, you were going to the bank, staying in the line and doing the transactions, and after half an hour or some period you will get to know that transaction has been made. But through the application of technology, what we are doing now, just taking out the mobile, doing the transaction, and it's done. So definitely the technology part has increased the efficiency. Then coming to the next point, which is financial inclusion. यार ये नहीं समझाऊंगा बस, यार पूरा सेशन इस पे लिया है पिछला, so ये नहीं समझाऊंगा. Okay, so coming to the third point, which is the reduced credit risk. So guys, we have just discussed that we are applying artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data. So definitely when you get to know that these technologies can help you know the credit history of any of the individual, so you will get to know if there is any risk or what kind of risk is associated with this particular kind of person. So definitely with the improvement in technology, there will be a reduction in credit risk. And guys, what do you mean by credit risk? Credit risk is nothing but the risk that arises due to the default of payment. If any of the party refuses to make the payment, so there will be a, suppose bank has given a loan and I said no, I cannot pay. So that is the credit risk. Then coming to the next point, which is better data management. It is actually derived from one of the previous slide, which is big data. So when we are applying better technology, so definitely there will be a better data management. Now coming to the next point, which is secured financing. यार अभी blockchain पढ़ा है, one of the most secure technology. Okay, so definitely the advantage of FinTech could be that highly secured financial transactions. Now coming to the next, which is फास्ट एंड लो कॉस्ट ऑप्शन, यार अभी पढ़ा पिछली स्लाइड में एडवांटेज ऑफ क्रिप्टो करेंसी, तो ये पा यार बस सिंपल. Now coming to the last one, which is single platform for multiple service. Anyone who can tell, give me the example of this one? Yes, Rajiv, Sangam, Sandeep, anyone who can give me the example that how this, or just give an example, just one word. Let me give you the example. Paytm karo. In the Paytm, guys, not only you will find the wallet, M-wallet, mobile wallet, or you can also get the facilities like insurance, banking, transfers, and all those financial service you can avail at just one single point, and that is single platform for multiple services. So very simple example. Now I hope you can easily remember that what are the advantages of fintech. Even if you can remember the advantages of cryptocurrency, definitely you can remember what is the advantage of fintech. Nice answers. So coming to the challenges of fintech. Okay, so guys, these are the challenges. When we are in the, see, Sandeep, you were asking na कि sir mind map कैसे बनना है, तो देख, we just when we prepared the advantages, so we need to see the other aspect as well. What are the disadvantages or what are the issues and challenges related with that particular topic for the descriptive answer writing? For the descriptive answer writing, you need to understand both the sides of the coin: advantage, disadvantage, challenge, way forward. Okay, so let us come to the challenges of fintech. First of the challenges, cyber security, hacking, frauds. Every now and then their cards have been hacked, data have been compromised, all those informations. Even Aadhaar, I think there was some problem with the Aadhaar few years back as well. So the challenges associated with the fintech or any of the technology, when the word technology is there, so any of the challenge with the technology is cyber security, fraud, risk, hacking, all those are challenges. Then the second challenge is, it is basically a challenge in India. Regulatory challenges. There is no proper regulation for the fintechs. Though there is one aspect, like we are talking about P2P lending, we have discussed, so they are treated as NBFC by the RBI. But what about others, other fintech companies? There is no such proper regulation, and RBI is thinking of coming with the proper regulatory framework in this regard. Then coming to the data privacy. From the beginning we are talking about data, lot of technologies we have discussed on the data application. So data privacy is one of other aspect which is a challenge. Biometrics have been hacked. Aadhaar, I have given you the example of Aadhaar card. So see, data privacy is another challenge. Then guys, these two terms are basically added up to make you aware of two important aspects. One is about one important term, which is regulatory sandbox. And this is nothing but just to improve the word limit. Guys, you know, we in the past videos of financial inclusion, we have also discussed about the digital divide. India is a country where there is a high digital divide. So financial literacy is one of the challenges. If you do not know, I have given you a lot of examples in the previous video in my own. So there is a problem of digital infrastructure, digital divide. So there is a problem of financial literacy as well, and it acts as a challenge for the fintechs. Now coming to our fourth point, which is cross-border payment. Guys, this is a challenge in a very specific way. For the cross-border payment, there is no such solution as of now available. You need to go through proper channels only. Okay. And this is where the RBI is coming up through regulatory sandbox. what is the term regulatory sandbox is about? कुछ नहीं यार, just a simple live experiment area. In this area you can do some experiments regarding your regarding any of the problem. So there are 3 regulatory sandbox that have been issued till now by the RBI. The second one deals with cross border payment. Third one deals with payment to MSME. Now guys, in the comment section you have to tell me what is about the theme of first regulatory sandbox. तो सिर्फ वही यार नाम बदलो यार एक तो अपना, हाँ तो मतलब बहुत सा एग्जाम्पल लिखा है कि नई चीज टेस्ट करने का प्रोसेस, ठीक है इतना ठीक है, बट इन ए लाइव एनवायरमेंट इन ए वेरी स्पेसिफाइड वे. इट इज अ प्रॉपर, सपोज यू आर टेस्ट डूइंग, यार 12th में केमिस्ट्री एक्सपेरिमेंट्स करते थे ना, तो वो अपनी लैब में करते थे, आप क्लासरूम में या कहीं और जाके नहीं कर सकते. तो रेगुलेटरी सैंडबॉक्स इज समथिंग लाइक दैट. You can do your product testing in a live environment, but in a specified way or in a specified area. So this is about the regulatory sandbox. And one of the key challenge for the fintech is cross-border payments, and that's why RBI has came up with the regulatory sandbox 2 quadrant, and that the theme of that quadrant is cross-border payment. I have given you the theme for the third. In the comment section you need to tell me about the first. Okay, so these are the challenges. I hope you are pretty much clear with this. If there is any doubt, or shall I move forward? So let us move forward guys. I hope this is clear with you. So coming to our last part, which is what is the solution. We have talked about advantages, we have talked about challenges. So we need to see how these challenges can be overcome. So in the challenges, what we are doing guys, overcome or way forward is really easy part, because when you know the challenge, you know the solution. यार प्रॉब्लम रेगुलेटरी फ्रेमवर्क की है ना, तो prioritize करो, लेके आओ. The first way forward is prioritize regulatory compliances. Then coming to the next one is collaboration between banks and fintech. Here banks are offering the products and fintechs are offering the technology. So make a partnership between the two and use the best of the two. Another way forward, similarly for the insurance, you can say the collaboration between the insurance sector and the fintech. But when we are talking about the RBI paper, so better we deals with the banks only. Okay. Then coming to a very common term here, multiple times, because whenever I already told you that whenever you see the term technology in India's aspect, so challenge or problem or solution, digital divide word will be there. Then coming to the fourth point, which is promote equitable participation from urban and rural area. Basically a social economic solution in regard to India. So whenever we are talking about in finance, guys, you need to touch the different domains to make the answer look much more complete. So in this, through this point, what we have done, we have tried to touch the social aspect. Most of the time, the technologies that these fintech or big giants cover up mostly focus on the urban areas. So what we are saying, that promote the technology in such a way that it touches both the urban areas as well as rural areas. Social aspect or social solution to a problem. Then coming to the next one, which is high degree of interoperability. Nothing but just addition of points. See, Paytm. So there is, we know that a lot of service has been provided by Paytm. But what we are saying, let's make this a one-point solution. High interoperability between Paytm and Amazon or Google Pay. Okay, so that is something what it's needed at the this hour of the time. Then coming to the next point, which is implement cyber risk framework. यार इतना important point नीचे लिखा है यार, ध्यान ही नहीं दे रहे हो तुम लोग. One of the most important point. यार first point or first problem that we deal or first challenge in the previous slide that we deal is the cyber security risk. So we need to prepare a proper framework, a proper implementation of cyber risk framework. Then coming to the last point. In every slide almost we have talked about data. So we need to have a data privacy or data protection law. Okay, so these are the way forwards that can be used in your answer, that what is the solution to the problems that are being faced by the fintech. So guys, let us see what we have studied till now. We have discussed the definition of fintech. We have discussed the areas where fintech can be applied. Then the key technology. Then guys, the challenges, advantages and solutions are basically taken from this area only. Okay. Then we have talked about blockchain, the advantages and disadvantages of cryptocurrency. And then we have moved to the advantages of fintech, issue and challenges of the fintech, and the way forward. You can see here I mentioned the three basic, but in the slide what we have done, we have added two more. ये छोटा लग रहा था, आंसर तो बड़ा करना था. Okay. So this is the mind map that we have created, and now we will take up one of the important doubt. I think Rajiv was there. He was saying कि sir हमको क्या instance लेना है regarding the cryptocurrency. And guys, in today's I have given you some additional information regarding regulatory sandbox as well that might be asked in your objective part. Okay, so don't miss out that. That's why I deliberately asked about the theme of first one. I mentioned the theme of the next two, but you need to keep that in mind regarding the objective part as well. So that is all about the fintech. Now coming to the last part, which is about the RBI's instance, the government instance, as well as the Supreme Court. So guys, I already explained that RBI ने तो 2018 से मना कर रखा है regarding the cryptocurrency. Supreme Court ने फिर एक judgment दे दिया, abrupt judgment. ये तो चौधरी साहब है. What he feels right is absolutely right. And yeah guys, मेरे यहाँ जो कह रहा हूँ, that is something different. When you quote Supreme Court in your answer, suppose honorable, because whenever you use Supreme Court, always add the word honorable. You cannot say Supreme Court is wrong. Okay, that is something that can create a negative impression in the answer. That whatever I just mistakenly said that Chaudhary ban rahe the, but that is very wrong on my behalf, and I am sorry for that. Okay, whenever you are quoting the Supreme Court, so quote it very wisely. Okay. So Supreme Court has given a judgment, and they said that companies or the firms that want to take the payment through the cryptocurrency, they should be allowed. So that was the instance of Supreme Court. Now government, I already mentioned about the Subhash Chandra Garg. Yeah, I was right about the committee. They formed the interministerial committee, and the committee has told that you should ban all the trade in the cryptocurrencies. Along with, you should come with some penalized sections. And also government is coming or planning or drafting a bill in regard to the transaction related with the cryptocurrency. But जब बिल आएगा तब देखेंगे यार, अभी उसके बारे में इतना नहीं सोचना है. ठीक है. So the instance of RBI, Supreme Court and government are here. So अब हमको क्या लिखना है? So guys, recently RBI governor has given a very beautiful statement that can be used in the answer, and the statement is something like this: RBI is working on central bank digital currency. RBI is already working on this, which far different from cryptocurrencies which are already in the market. We do not want to be left behind in the technological revolution. The benefit of blockchain technology needs to be capitalized. We have certain concerns regarding cryptocurrencies. So guys, conclusion आपको RBI गवर्नर सर ने बिल्कुल अच्छे से दिया हुआ है. So in today's world, we cannot ignore the technological aspect, and blockchain is or maybe the near future because of its security aspects. But there are few concerns, and we have already discussed about the concerns are there. So after overcoming those concerns, we can see even RBI is working on its own central digital currency. So this is how we can frame our own opinion. Our own opinions are nothing but the opinions of experts. Okay, so in this way you can say though there are challenges, but we cannot ignore the technological aspects and advantages associated with that. Okay, so after addressing the concerns associated with those problems, we need to channelize or capitalize the positive aspects associated with the cryptocurrency. So in this way you can give the answer to or the conclusion to your question. So guys, I hope now this is clear that what you need to give the conclusion regarding the cryptocurrency. So guys, we are done with the fintech part. We have discussed the definition and all those aspects. I hope it is very much clear with you. I have given you a lot of examples, but if there is any doubt, please raise it now. Please raise it right now, or we can wrap up our session. FinTech यार ज़्यादा tough नहीं है. You just need to know what you need to write. Okay. PC bill already drafted. But यार अभी it's a bill. It hasn't become an act, so अपने को उतना ज़्यादा focus उस पे नहीं करना है. Whatever we have learned, that is more than enough. Sir, schemes. Okay, buddy. Okay, let us see what we can do regarding the schemes. Okay. So guys, I hope there is no doubt, so that we can wrap up the session. But yeah, trust me, keep the things simple and definitely you can fetch some good marks. Okay. So guys, I'm your mentor Veer, now signing off.